Hey angels, welcome back to my channel. I know, it's been a while. I'm not even gonna get into anything. I'm just gonna go straight to the story time that I'm gonna do for you guys. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with my hair today. My hair is just a hot mess. But I had to do something because I just wanted to make this video. I wanted to get it going. So we're just gonna get make today simple. I'm trying to get into colors. I'm not really going crazy with the makeup. I might just do like, I don't know, a pink, a purple, something like that. But I'm gonna do a story time for you guys today because I just feel like I have to talk about it. Let's get started. I don't use primer, as you guys know. I've just been using this thing right here. I will list all the products on the little description box so that way you guys could see what I'm using. I had this experience at work. I'm not gonna say the name. I'm not gonna put anything out there because in the long run, this can come back to me, and I just, want to keep it, kind of private, I guess. Oh, I just bought this I didn't just buy it. As you can see, it's clearly gone. But anyways, I just got this a couple of weeks ago and I really like it. Remember when people used to talk about this all the time? And I think people still do. But it's not like their number one, or it's not talked about a lot as much. Anyways, I got it and I like it. Okay, so back to the story. I was at work, and as you guys know, if you don't know already, I'm gonna tell you. There we go. I am a child care worker, whatever. I don't know. So basically I've worked, my experience, I've been in childcare, my working experience. I've had other jobs before, but they were just like main job that brings in the money and that pays the bills, helps us pay the bills, is a daycare worker. Plain and simple, daycare teacher, daycare worker, whatever you want to call it. I was at the center for about 2 years. I loved it. Obviously, every job is not perfect. It had its ups and downs, but it was my first one that I've ever worked at, and so far it was pretty good. That was a couple of months ago. I was there for 2 years. So I ended up moving to Dallas. So I was living in Plano and I moved to Dallas, and I've been here. If you guys didn't know, now you know. I got a house and I moved to South Dallas. Now, okay, I'm gonna put it like this. For jobs, there's not a lot of opportunities. There's really not that many. You can get a job, don't get me wrong. You could definitely get a job, but it's not that much, So I obviously, didn't know that before we got this house. I was like, oh, it's gonna be easy, it's gonna be good. I'm gonna get a job, it's gonna work out, it's gonna be fine. So that being said, so I ended up getting a job at another center, and I've never been to a center that was so unorganized. So I got the job, and automatically I liked it because there was not really a lot to do. So the center was trying to get accredited, and if you don't know what that is, I didn't know what that is, but from my understanding, basically they were trying to get more funds in order for them to get more things for the kids, to have the teachers get paid more, and for them to have a curriculum. So a curriculum is basically like a lesson plan for what the kids are going to do throughout the day. And the teachers had a way of controlling it and kind of setting up their schedule. It was still the school's schedule, but it was the teacher's job to, okay, this day we're going to learn about this, we're going to have this and stuff like that. So they were trying to do that. So when I went into the school, it was very different from what I came from. The school I was before where I was before, they had bulletin boards. I had my own classroom. We were able to decorate. We were able to give the kids worksheets, put them in their folders so they could take it home. And it was just a little bit more organized than where I was now. So it was just very, very different for me. So when I got to this school, obviously I had to adjust like any worker does. You have to adjust to how the school is and how the teachers are. And I liked it. I mean, it was a job, you know, I basically had to like it, you know, but I was not there for a check. I was there because they were offering to get your CDA, but you had to commit to a year. And then when you were done with that year, you would be in the line. They would start talking to you. Hey, you know, CDA, let's, you know, go for it. Let's get it. So I thought, oh yeah, perfect. I'm down. I really want to do it. So I was there with a goal, what to accomplish, things to accomplish, and stuff like that. So I worked there and I liked it. It was good. I mean, obviously there's things that I wanted to change, but it's not my school. You know, basically I was an assistant teacher for the original teacher that was there before me for a year. She was there for a year already. And so things went on. There was some issues going on in the school. Now, in the classroom that I was working with 2-year-olds, and there was a lead teacher, and there was an assistant teacher, which is me, and then there was another teacher that would come in. The lead teacher was part-time, so she would leave at 12:30, and then the other teacher would come in. There was a lot of problems with that other teacher. I don't understand what drives a person to say certain things and do certain things. And if you've been in child's care or if you've been working at a center, you know from wrong from right. And I just didn't understand her. But she helped me in the afternoon, so I really didn't complain. She helped me a lot. And me and the lead teacher complained to the directors at the school, hey, like, she's doing this, she's doing that, she's doing this. That was the first time I've ever done anything like that. Like, that's, if you're not doing your job right, like, what are you gonna do? You know, you gotta do something. And I was honest with the director and said she helps me though. She really does help me. And I know you guys are in a tough position because you're trying to find teachers and we need teachers. So, but she's helping me. Basically, we're keeping her because she's helping me. So she ended up quitting, sadly. So I was stuck in the afternoon by myself. I'm not gonna lie, I did struggle in the afternoon with the kids just because the lead teacher was not there. And she did help me. She's an older lady. She did help me a lot with the kids. And she had health problems going on. And she helped me. She offered to stay later. And she was honest with me. And she said, the only reason I'm staying later is because I like you. And I was just like, okay, that's understandable. You know, thank you for telling me. So I thanked her and I appreciated her. And, you know, it was good. So she ended up getting a vacation for 3 days, which I wasn't going to blame her. She did it for 3 days and the school didn't offer me, well, they were going to have a teacher come in, but that didn't happen. So they basically lied to me. And, you know, I was like, okay, it is what it is, whatever. I handled those 3 days like a champ and I did my job the best I could. That's all I can say. So after she came back, this was on a Tuesday, I come in the morning and I'm having a good morning. And she says, Miss Angel, did you ever grab your phone? Because we could keep our phones inside the classroom, but in a cabinet. She said, did you ever grab your phone and call the front office telling them that teachers were using their phones around kids and not paying attention to the kids? I looked at her so confused. I was like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? What? No, I don't even touch my phone. I barely touch my Apple Watch. I've never gotten my phone out. What are you talking about? I'm so confused. She's like, because the lady that used to work with you which is the one that would come in the afternoon after the lead teacher, she told other teachers that you did that. So basically, she was calling you a snitch. I looked at her and I was just like, what is she talking about? I'm over here like, did I do that? Like, what? No. I told her flat out, no, I've never done that. She's like, because I want to know if me and you are on the same page. I was just like, well, I mean, I understand you pull your phone out and stuff, obviously to check your notifications and stuff like that. I mean, wouldn't you do that? If you were able to have your phone at work, wouldn't you pull it out and check on it? And she did that. I didn't mind because it wasn't like she was using it at work. And it was always in nap time where she would pull it out. So I said, no, like I've never done that. I've never, and it upset me because I was like, okay, this lady's making rumors about me and she doesn't even know me. Like, I don't understand what was her point. What was she trying to do? So the lead teacher told me that when she got back. And then she said that these other teachers told her that while she was gone, the class was going crazy, that they were screaming, that they were crying, they were yelling. And I explained to her, I was just like, oh, I understand why they would say that. Well, I put this person, by me, and they probably heard him crying because I did redirect him. He was doing something bad and I did redirect him. So he started crying and yelling. So I explained to her everything. Anything that she pointed out, I had an explanation for it. Because my job while she was gone is to take care of the classroom and to handle the classroom as best as I could, make sure nothing was out of place, making sure everything was nice and put in the classroom, which I think I did good. But obviously when she came back and told me that stuff, there was a problem. So then the next day comes, this was Wednesday. I came in the morning, I'm not gonna lie, my eyes were a little bit puffy because I was crying. I was crying because I just felt like I wasn't a good enough teacher. My confidence as a teacher, it was just really low. I just didn't know what to do. And my eyes were puffy in the morning. And I'm pretty sure anybody who saw me in the morning would be like, what the fuck happened to her? They would just be like, is she okay? Is she all right? So I was just already in a bad mood. I was cleaning the tables after the kids had breakfast. And after the kids had breakfast, I cleaned the tables. And it was only soap and water in the water bottle. And as she was passing by, I was spraying the table with the soap and water. And as I was spraying it, she blurted out, she said a comment, and she said, Miss Angel, why are you spraying me with the spray bottle? And I thought, okay, maybe, I don't know how I took it as. I laughed a little, I thought she meant it like a warning, like, oh, Miss Angel, like, don't spray me, like a little joke, just a little laugh. And, I giggled a little bit because I thought that's what she was trying, to do. I thought she was just trying to joke around. I got ready for circle time with the kids because I usually do that with the kids in the morning. I do circle time, and she was sitting at her little desk filling out, paperwork, getting ready for us to go outside. Tell me why she turns around and says, Miss Angel, I cannot believe you were going to spray me with the spray bottle. I looked at her again, confused. I was like, what are you talking about? I didn't spray you with the spray bottle. I was cleaning. She's like, yes, you did. You were going to spray me on my clothes. Do you do that? Do you just go around spraying people? Do you spray the kids with that stuff? I looked at her like lost for words. I had no words. Then I was mature enough and I was just like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I did get it on you. I didn't mean to. If I did, I wasn't trying to. I'm sorry. And I guess she thought it was bleach, but I told her that no, it was soap and water. I didn't spray you with bleach. It was just soap and water. Look at how long it took for you to say sorry. She just went on a rage, on her little hissy fit rage, and I was just speechless. And after I said sorry, she started complaining about other things, that I was rude, that I always come in a bad mood, or I'm always happy, or this and that and that, that she doesn't know what to expect from me. And I looked at her like, that's what I think of you. That's what I think of you. After the lead teacher and the other teacher left for the day, I had to make sure that the restroom is clean. I had to go in there with my hands. I obviously had gloves, but we had to clean the restrooms from top to bottom, toilet and everything, because the school didn't want to provide custodians to clean the classroom for us because this was COVID. But other schools should be able to have that for the custodians to come in and clean the school area. So I did it. It was my job. I did it. I did what had to be done. There was nothing else, and carpet had to be swept. It had to be clean. The classroom had to be clean. So every morning when I would come in, I didn't know what she was going to make a fuss about, what she was going to complain about, because there was something different every day. I didn't know how her mood was going to be, because I don't know if she was happy that I did everything right or mad because I did everything wrong. I didn't know what it was. And I was only here for about a month and a half. I've only worked there for a month and a half. So for me to be a lead teacher and just go through, taking care of the classroom by myself, learning everything very fast so she can have her vacation. Yeah, it was kind of a lot, but I did it because at my other school, I was trained where we had to do a lot more stuff. So it was a kind of easy to me, but it was still difficult to do everything by myself. So she just started going on a full-on rage, and I just wanted to cry right then and there, because I was like, why is she yelling at me? Why is she being like this? I don't understand. And I was honest with her. The whole time we were having an argument, I told her, I'm sorry. You know what? You're right. I am in a bad mood. I'm going to be honest with you. I am in a bad mood. I just, I've had a rough, ever since you told me what you told me yesterday about the other teachers saying stuff about me. It really did bother me, because I've only been here for about 2 months, and my name is already being ruined. So I'm sorry if I come into work and, and just be in a bad mood. I'm sorry about that. Lost for words, like I said. I was lost for words. I didn't know what to say. But in my head, I was thinking the whole time, okay, you're telling me to leave this stuff out of work. But how am I supposed to do that when everything is about work? When the situation is about work? How am I supposed to come into work and, be all happy and everything, knowing that my name has been spread and people know me as a snitch? It's not okay. It's not okay. And she was just being very rude and mean. Honestly, she really was, because the next words that are about to come out of my mouth, you're gonna be like, what? Mind you, this lady is 56 years old. She's an older lady. She has kids. She has a house. She's there to make money, get her job done, just like I am. I'm just as good of a teacher as her. She's never worked with me at my other school, but I'm just as good as her, So tell me why, after I thought we were done arguing, she turns around and says, I am sick of you. That's what she tells me. I felt my face just went so pale. Like, I could just see her face right now. Like, I was really in disbelief. I've never been so disrespected, not even by my boyfriend, by my mother, by my sisters, by my friends, for somebody to tell me that they're sick of me. I did not know what to do. What would you do in that situation? I've talked to friends that said, girl, you're better than me. I would have slapped her. I would have beat her. I would have yelled at her. But if you think about it, your heart is just beating. You're just in that moment and you're just like, what? Oh my goodness. And after that, the conversation was done. It was done. I was done. Waited till it was my lunch. I gave her lunch because, mind you, she was going to stay later to help me out. So I let her have her lunch. I waited till she came back so I could go to mine. And I left. I've never done that at a job before. The 2 years that I was working at my other center, trust me, there was times where I wanted to walk out. There was times where I just wanted to leave. There was. But it never got to that point. That bad, it never got to that point. It never got to that point. Never. And it was just like, I don't understand did I really annoy you that bad? That's all I could think of is, did I really annoy you that bad? I just felt so degraded. I just felt like, was I really doing my job bad? Like, and you know, she was telling me like, people are gonna talk. I understand people are gonna talk. I understand that. But what really pissed me off is what you're telling me. After she told me that, I was like, I'm done. Okay, yes, I understand people are going to talk. I don't work with them anyways. Rumors are going to happen. I understand that. But I was there for 2 months, maybe 5-6 months, but 2 months? Really? By the way, I'm using this palette. Beauty Creations Cali Set. And I've just used this one to set and this one just all over my lid, as you can see. But that's what happened, and I was just very shocked. I just needed to go home, and they begged me, the owner begged me to come back. But after I told her the whole situation, she said, she said that? But Miss Angel, it's because she has health problems. Look, don't try to involve her health problems. They were really sweet. And they're like, we understand, you know, there's always a place. And they told me, what if we put you with another teacher? And I said, well, you can, but women talk as much as you don't want them to. Women talk, employers talk, but the most gossip is the women. And there's no hiding that. Women are going to talk no matter what you tell them. If you tell them no talking, no this and that, they're going to talk either way. So I sit outside for lunch and women see me. People are going to see me. And I don't want that confrontation to happen. I don't feel comfortable working there. And that's what I told my lead teacher too. I was like, I'm sorry, I just don't feel comfortable working here. Like, what do you want me to do? I could have made the best of it, but after what came out of your mouth, there's nothing. There's just nothing. Just comment below and tell me what you guys would do. Okay, so I'm using this one, Calabasas. My sister got me these, and I think I've used this palette before on YouTube. I'm not sure, in one of my videos. But anyways, what would you guys do? Please let me know what you guys do, because if you know you're good at your job, and if you know that you could find a better job somewhere else, leave. Just leave. You're not going to be going to work in a bad mood. It's just kind of been vice versa today. This past week and last week, it was just kind of just been everywhere. But I just wanted to really talk about this. As you guys noticed, I didn't put blush because my cheeks are kind of already red. I didn't put blush, I didn't put highlight or anything. I just kind of wanted to sit here and talk with you guys and tell you guys what's been going on. And I don't know what my next video is going to be. But if you've been subscribed to me, thank you. But I really want to know if you guys ever been in that type of situation where somebody just disrespected you. But that was my little story time for you guys. And I'm gonna go to the window real quick and show you guys this look. And this, I would have put on false lashes, but I'm not gonna do that today. But I have been wearing false lashes, and I should have been wearing them a long time ago. But anyways, this is my look. Thank you guys for tuning into this video. I'm sorry it's long. I'm gonna try to edit it shorter, but please let me know your story times down below. I don't care if it's long. I will read it. I will like it. Let me know if you guys ever been in this type of situation, and what are you guys doing now about it? How do you feel? Have you forgiven and forget? Because I'm just kind of like, I've forgiven, okay? Like, I'm never gonna see her again, so I forgive her. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, I'm never gonna forget it. It's there, it's stuck in my head. The image is in my head. I'm sick of you. That's all I could think. That's all I could think. But if I ever see her one day, I hope she looks at me and tells me that she's sorry. And if not, it is okay. I forgive her, but I will not forget. Oh, no, no, no. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys later.